Can we just for a minute talk about the elephant in the room? I don't know if you've seen yesterday. Yesterday I was talking about how choosing one path, like in the last 4 years, I've been going all in different directions, and I felt like yesterday it was better to do like one path at a time. That way you can like really get it sunk in and like complete it until you move on to the next one. And now today, this has been an ongoing thing, clearly, last 4 years. Today, I'm like, all right, so I have 2 directions that I'm kind of working. Like, I just started doing this again. I'm actually starting to feel comfortable to talk to you and be, open and free to an extent. And then I've been working on a barber side of things because some part of me doesn't feel like people actually give a shit about making their life better. And then I have to remember, like, well, the people that actually do want to make themselves better, do want to grow in themselves, yada, yada, they're gonna get it. And I should stop focusing on the people that I need to talk into personal development and like taking care of yourself and like actually getting to know yourself. And so, like the barber business side of it, like I've been a barber I've been doing hair for like 12 years. So like I have a pretty good understanding. And I'm like, okay, so anyways, so I have these 2 routes, and I think the issue that I have is the fact that like I busted my ass up until this point. Like I always worked 2 to 3 jobs. I burnt out. Like I was manic workaholic. And now I'm like, I don't want to do that anymore. Like I'm not saying that I don't want to work, but I want to enjoy what I do. And it's not that I didn't enjoy barbering, but I understand like there's more to life than work. And I've also learned that you don't have to trade your time for money, and there's a better way to do it. But then I have all these blocks inside of me that are like really pushing me back towards, well, you're not worth anything if you don't like put in the physical effort. And I say that because this whole mental game that I've been working, this whole like personal development, this whole getting to know my inner self, it's a lot of work. Like it's a lot of mental stress because I keep reverting back to those old ways. And so this indecision that I keep having, like it has to come, I'm breaking it down to like the masculine energy and the feminine energy, because the masculine, as we know, is directiveness, like completion. And the feminine energy is like flow, and it's, I'm not going to say carefree, but like Tony Robbins the other day came across saying that it's like a storm, and it is. It's just like all this energy going all over the place. And I feel like, the beginning phases of my life, I was purely driven by masculine energy. I took that little pause when I had my breakdown, burnout, whatever, and I kind of stepped into this rest phase to get to know myself. But even in that rest phase, I was constantly trying to learn how to make money online, constantly learning how to make some kind of income. And so I feel like that's kind of where the all over the place was for most of the part. And now like I'm getting a clearer direction. Like, I know about barbering. I know about that kind of business. But I also know stuff about like personal development. Like I got a little bit of experience. Success like is in the eye of the beholder, right? Like the thing is I know that you need money to survive. And I also know that this indecision that I have is pretty much based in lack and like scarcity. And I'm so afraid I'm going to run out of time. I'm so afraid that I'm not going to be able to make ends meet. I'm so afraid that I'm going to make the wrong choice and waste more time going down one direction when, the other. And then it comes to fun. And it's like, I don't want to stick to this like this is what it's all about mentality, because like we're only here for so long, and like, I want to have fun, and I want to be able to do something that I enjoy doing, which I understand there's parts that, you have to do that aren't the fun parts of it. But like, I just want to get to that point where I'm happy. Like, I want to go after happiness. I want to help people, but I don't want to talk people into anything. And then just like, like I said, yesterday I was all about like, if you pick the one spot or like choose the one direction till completion, like give yourself time to do it, makes total sense. On the other hand, like, you got to think for yourself. And like, if you're following along, then you should definitely take consideration into what actually feels right to you. Like, what is it that you want out of life? Because I think that has been another issue of mine, of even feeling as though I am worthy enough to like speak my mind, is the fact that I don't want to be anyone's guru. Like, I don't want to be some fucking person up on a pedestal who knows everything. If I can help you, then I want to help you. But I'm like, I don't know what I want. And when I talk to older folks, I've got a friend that's, I don't know, he's probably in his 60s, and for a while it was like, I don't know what I want to do with my life. And he's like, yeah, join the club. Like, none of us know what we want to do with our life. And I'm like, that's not helping. And I just want to live life. Like, I'm so over making a plan. I have like the need to feel secure, right? Especially being independent. I have the need to feel secure. So it's that balance of like the directive masculine energy and allowing myself the free flow, the go with the flow feminine energy. And I'm just gonna tell you now, it's causing some uncomfortableness to try to figure out how to do this and plan how to make life work. But then it comes back to just having faith and trust within myself, and like, knowing when you need to make shit happen. And I just it's been a morning. I've been all over the place, and I just wanted to say, like, don't forget to think for yourself. I super appreciate you being here. I just, like, I'm just out here being human myself. So it's all going to work out, Tater. It's all going to be all right. And just go with what makes you happy while also being disciplined. That doesn't sound like sage advice at all. But if you stick around, like, maybe next week I'll have a whole new idea, and I'll actually, put out an offer. Use that masculine energy to get direct with the clarity. We'll see. All right. Have a good day, Tater.